the 19th captain of the Philadelphia Flyers, Claude Giroux. I guess you have some comments. Carry on.
Thanks, Coach C. It's great to be, obviously an honor to be a Flyers captain. It's good to see you guys again. We missed you guys. Thanks for sticking with us. I know you guys are ready for a great season, so we'll see you guys Saturday, and let's go Flyers.
And the puck up over his body.
Claude Giroux, 2 for 4 this year, 2 for 7 in his career. He has.
I remember I was staying with Danny, and the night before we were actually talking about it. We're like, what if we go to shootouts and we have to go? And then we kind of got excited and kind of started giggling, and it'd be a good experience. And yeah, we went to overtime, and then we got to shootouts, and that's when Peter Laviolette told me I was going to go third. And I was like, geez, put more pressure on me, but it was good.
Briere picks up the puck, and here we go. Slowly on in, he scores! Brilliant move, in close, 1-0 Philadelphia.
Well, I was gonna go, I remember I told myself I was gonna go high glove, and then when I got closer, there was no opening, so I was gonna go low blocker, and there was no opening, so I just kind of panicked a little bit and just went 5-0.
He scores! The Flyers back on top in the shootout. They're one stop away from the playoffs.
Yeah, we were able to win the game.
Talk about the opposition a little bit tonight. The Sharks have made the playoffs in 12 of the last 13 years. They're only a couple of years removed from the Stanley Cup Finals. What looked like an experiment a couple of weeks ago will be the Flyers' top line tonight. Claude Giroux, Jake Voracek on either side of Sean Couturier. And Coatsy, that could set up a top line against top line matchup that we see a lot of in the early season.
And you know, we talked to
Here we go. Let's go.
Well, the Flyers about to drop the puck to start the season. Sean Couturier to take the opening faceoff. San Jose wins. Here's a giveaway out in front. The Flyers score! Batted back out in front of the net, and it's Claude Giroux with the first goal of the season.
Your captain is as selfless as G is. You know, whatever the role is, he's gonna attack it and do his best and have fun doing it.
69 seconds left in the manpower advantage as they cross. Jordan Wheel scores! Jordan Wheel sneaks it by Martin Jones. 2-0 Philadelphia.
Sharks get to it but can't clear, and the Flyers maintain control. Voracek back over to the left point. Gostisbehere winds and fires. He scores! Off the pipe and in! Shane Gostisbehere on the power play makes it a 3-2 Flyers lead.
Martin Jones, Wayne Simmons maybe on the spot. Philadelphia back up by 1. And this is just
Flyers have a chance at Cuban to center ice. Now with an empty net. It's Wayne Simmons, looks at the net, shoots, he scores! And Wayne Simmons completes his second career hat trick.
Boys, good start of the season. A lot of guys deserve it. Moose, first win as a Flyer. Congrats. Wayne Simmons. Wayne Simmons.
Growing up, that's pretty much all I knew was play hockey. You know, just being able to play hockey with my buddies back in Hearst, and there was nothing else I wanted to do, and to be able to kind of have a living and getting paid to play hockey, it's you can ask for anything else. I remember just going to practice, going to camp, and guys like Simon Gagne and Danny Briere and Scott Hartnell, and you kind of I was watching them on TV, and now I'm on the ice with them. So it's a really special moment to be able to kind of play on the ice with them, and it just feels a little weird a little bit at first, but then you just get used to it. Well, back then I just remember doing practice, and the passes were just always on the tape, and I actually didn't understand how they would not miss a pass. And as the year went on, you just kind of work on it, and I just remember thinking how good these guys were, and that was a challenge for me to be able to kind of go out there and compete against them. Danny he's been in the league for a long time, and for me to be able to kind of live with him and every day just kind of talk about hockey, talk about stuff, it kind of you kind of understand the game a little bit more, and me and him communicate well. We kind of had some fun, and that was probably the best thing for me at that time.
He's had it, but lost it. Kings move it up through center ice. Iafallo will get to it. He'll center it! And Neuvirth robs Kopitar! Michael Neuvirth as the Kings captain looking skyward already. What a stop!
I think the whole team played great tonight. We obviously didn't come up with the win, but we did a lot of good things, and it's early in the season. I feel like the lines are kind of starting to click a little bit and find some chemistry, and as frustrated we are that we lost this game, I think we got to take a lot of good things with it. I mean, every line's kind of doing the right thing out there, and we just got to find a way to, tonight we ran into a hot goalie. He's not too bad.
The decided season.
Well, it doesn't get better than this, I think, and I was pretty nervous. Didn't want to let the guys down, but I think Boucher did a great job stopping those guys.
Flyers falling behind 3-0 in this series. They've won 3 straight. First time in 35 years a team has even made it to a Game 7 from that situation. Now they try to finish the deal.
Yeah, that was a really bad feeling when you're coming back from three games to nothing, and then the Game 7 you're down 3-0. You're like, oh, there's no way we can come back here. And then obviously Peter Laviolette is his famous timeout, and kind of told us just need 1 goal, and then we're gonna come back. And I remember JVR shot the puck and kind of hit on 3 things and went in, and then we were able to get that momentum. And just I remember after the first period we were in the room, and we just had that feeling that we're gonna come back.
Briere in all the way around. He scored! It somehow got in. The Flyers have tied this game at 3. Briere just firing it from an impossible angle, and it wound up in. 6 seconds on the power play. Now it's Gagne. Gagne for Leno. Leno to Richards. Richards' shot redirected. Gagne shot. He scores! Simon Gagne! Can you believe it? Power play goal, and the Flyers all the way back now lead this thing 4-3. History made in Boston tonight. The Flyers defeat the Bruins 4-3. They are the 3rd team in NHL history to come from behind after trailing a series 3-0. Celebrate, Philadelphia. You deserve it.
It's a good league, so if you want to be able to go far in the playoffs and be a successful team, you got to put in the work. You got to make sure everybody's on the same page, and it's not easy, but we have the tools that we want in the room, and everybody's pretty focused right now on getting back to winning and being successful.
3 games in 4 nights. The Flyers are cautiously optimistic after the first 2. Coates, even though they fell to the Kings Thursday 2-0, they turned in a pretty good effort against the heaviest team in the NHL.
I thought they did a great job.
Wheel takes a look. The pass behind the net. Now out in front he comes. Provorov, the shot, he scores! Ivan Provorov blasting it by Gibson. And the Flyers on their 10th shot solve the big goaltender. It's 1-0 Philadelphia.
And Nolan Patrick
picks up his first National Hockey League point.
Now Giroux will turn inside his own line. Headmanning up the left wing. Voracek trying to take that in stride. Goes wide on Manson. A centering pass. Couturier scores! Sean Couturier on the feed from Jake Voracek. And Couturier gets
Giroux climbs another step on the ladder of the assist leaders all time for the Flyers, passing soon-to-be Hall of Famer Mark Recchi with this one.
Passing the keyword.
The other way, Fuller with a shot, he scores! Oh, he blows it by Brian Elliott. He just set a cannon in for his first goal in 30 games, and Cam Fuller shorthanded ties the score at 2.
Your next adventure is to be able to win this in overtime, beginning with the 3-on-3.
New player out on the ice. Couturier's pass was tipped. He fights hard to get it back to Simmons for the shot. He scores! Wayne Simmons wins it for Philadelphia. 3-2 your final. Couturier, Simmons, maybe not as they drew it up, but it worked. And the Flyers have won in overtime, and they're 2-1.
He's a great captain. You know, it's an honor to be, one of his assistant captains, and I just think his approach, the approach he takes to the game, every day, the way he works on and off the ice, and he just sets a good example, for the younger guys and even the older guys, to follow. So, it's an honor playing with G, and hopefully I can play with him for a long time to come.
Trying to jam one away at the front of the net. They battle for it there, and still it's loose, and then reaching out, but not covering as the puck came free.
Just being in the Stanley Cup Finals, that was it. That was a dream.
Briere sets up Carl, side of the net, deflected, score! Giroux! Flyers win!
To be able to score one in overtime, that was a big goal for us too. We're gonna go 2-1 or 3-0. So, we did a lot of good things that year. We fell short a couple games, but the experience that we had, it was pretty cool.
Taken over again by Subban. Ekholm is fresh. He'll drive to the net. He'll take it all the way in. Crossover back in. Rebound! Score!
They need to score soon on one of these, or your power play ends up changing the momentum of the game the other way. Back out it goes, Gostisbehere. Now Voracek, the one-timer save, and then rebound from he scores! Power play goal! And the Flyers with 3 straight have tied this game at 3. Behind the net. Back out in front, it comes Filppula, shot, he scores! Filppula, his second of the night, his second on the power play. 5 consecutive goals for the Flyers in this game.
I think they're going to call 2 penalties on this play. Nashville's about to get a 2-man advantage. With a game on the line, it's 5-4 Philadelphia. One a penalty kill. Talk about adversity late in the game that the Flyers are going to have to stand up to. Back over to PK Subban. Side of the net, left side. Philip Forsberg out in front. Oh, they score! It's Scott Hartnell with just 1:17 seconds left. Elliott down and out, and Hartnell shoveled it up over him to tie the game at 5.
Boy, they had done such a great job of taking
PK Subban. Subban down low. Forsberg into the goal mouth. He scores with just 36 seconds left. Do you believe this? Nashville on the power play has taken the 6-5 lead.
It was a tough one to swallow, but guys kind of rebounded good. Everybody played great. I think we've been through a lot of home opener right now, but we're happy with the way we're playing. Coming at home, it's definitely a boost.
It's everything. I mean, just the Wells Fargo, how loud it is, and just walking in out of your car under the tunnel and going into the rink and napping in your own bed. It's everything. Just the fans are so passionate here and care so much about the sports teams and especially the Flyers, and we try and work as hard as we can for them and try and put up wins on the board and be successful, and that's what we've been doing here at home so far.